So I cooked tea and everything, and it's now the next day. So while I wasn't on camera, I did add just a bit of lace down here to the bottom of this wallpaper pocket. So I'll be able to slip something in there as well. And I think that's all I did while I was off camera. Now I found this piece, which is one that I wanted for another tag as well, because it's beautiful. So I'll see about punching a tag out of this. About there, looks really nice. And again, I will back that onto some of my scrap manila folder. So I'll cut a piece out of that as well. Just going to try recutting that. I did get it out okay. I had to pause the video because there was a knock on my craft door. Oh, that cut a little better, so we'll use that one. It's a handy little punch, that is. So I'll stick that onto there, and that's made a gorgeous little tag. Alright, that's a cute little tag. So we'll ink around this as usual. Now a little white topper would go nice on this, I think. I'll see what I can find in my little scrappy lace bin. This looks good. I'm going to use this piece. It's a bit off-white, which is nice. Now I think we'll just do the tiny attacher again. Just quick and easy. And we're using tiny things in this journal, so we might as well use our tiny attacher too. So it's lovely weather, very strange outside today, so you know, catch up on washing, and I got out and did a whole lot of weeding because I've got to put my garden bin out today, so I hate missing it out on putting it out. So I went out and did a whole lot of weeding so I could fill it up. I think something bigger would be better in that pocket, so maybe the other side of this. Stick it in there. So I'll just stick this side down. Need to get this done so I can move on with other stuff. Alright, now we still have to do our painting and stuff. Okay, because we do have to add some paint. So I've got these watercolours that my daughter gave me. And I have some water here. So actually I've got a water pen too. I might start with my water pen. Don't know how long I'll go with it because it usually gets a bit too wet, but we will see. Thinking. Now I need a bit of paper that I can clean it off on. Grab just a bit of my scrap paper here. Just sort of want a bit of a light wash. It's quite a nice colour. Now I might use a brush to put it on my page so I don't get too much water. Hopefully I've got just enough paint there. Put this away. So I just want to get a bit of colour on this. Actually, this brush isn't very good. Probably should have wet it first too, might have helped. It's a bit brittle, but that's all right. We're getting the colour on, that's the main thing. It's probably going to mix with the ink as well that I've got around the edge of the page. Yeah, that's not too bad. Actually, I might try and mix up a little bit more. Maybe I will use my water brush because it's not as brittle as this thing. I should probably moved all this paper out of the way, but I went through and sorted out all the bits that I might use to collage and that to finish off the embellishing. Now I'm just going to take it over the other side a bit. I think I went off the page a bit then. I should have some greaseproof paper underneath this. You can tell I don't know how to paint, can't you? That's all right. Just want the background colour a bit. I'm just going to go over this a little bit more. This brush is a bit better for like your intricate painting really, but right, now I'm just going to go over, brush some of those bits that we've collected off. All right, I'll let that dry now. All right, now we have this little pocket there that we should find something for. Found a bit of music paper, which I like how it says sun and moon. Thinking about doing something with that. And then I found some other interesting bits and pieces, but I will use them elsewhere. All right, so let's just make a little journaling card that can slip in there. So I want something for the base. Just cut a piece of this out. Nope. See how this fits. Too big. That fits okay, but I think we'll need to cut it down a little bit. Maybe even a tad more. Make it a teeny tiny one. It's a bit better. I could do one that goes. Oh, that's all right. We fit our words on, that's the main thing. Got some shorthand here as well. I'll just do it like that. So I'll stick this down first. So leftover tuna mornay for lunch and probably for tea as well. Had a whole heap left over and I mixed leftover rice into it, so made a pile, so rather than waste it, it will do for lunch and tea. And I'll have to shoot off shopping tomorrow. I've been putting it off. And then with this one, I'm going to ink just this bottom bit here for now. I'm determined just to use the scraps that I've pulled out here. That's why I didn't go and look for something that worked better for what I wanted. I've already dragged out too much stuff, so definitely don't need any more on my desk. So we'll trim that down. And we'll ink around the whole thing. That's what I was thinking of doing too. I might just corner around the corners with a little 4mm rounder. That always has troubles when I do it that way. It's a bit better. That looks a bit better. It's cute. I better ink this side. And get my glue off. And I've got a cute little journaling card that we can slip in. There we go. Alright, check these pages, they're drying off nicely. Now, I should probably stick that down as well. What I will do is just tape these bits in a bit. If I can. I do have some doily as well. Should do some collaging around the place. That goes quite nicely on there, doesn't it? And got some nice vintage paper. folding all my pages up. Right, that's just a nice little collage there. I like the colour that we got on that page. Let that dry a bit. Actually, you know what? Although the stamp's going to be on the wrong side now. It does look nice in there though, doesn't it? It's not really in keeping with the theme, but oh well. Maybe I'll put a little butterfly or something up the top. But I might leave that in there. Which means we'll need another one for in here. To have that. On some of this. That's quite nice. It goes with the purple. Don't know what I'll put on top of it. Let's cut a bit out. Do the corners. Fits in there nicely. Now I just want to go around the edges. I think we could just do a simple stamp on there. So I've got this beautiful dandelion here, and I think I might just use that on a little journaling card. Lovely. And I think we need a word for that. Delicate operation. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Now I'll just put this all away. And ink. Now this is where I should learn to use my tweezers. That's cute. Let that dry and then we can slip it in. Yeah, that goes nicely in there, I think. And it goes nicely with our lace. So I'll just put it there for the moment. So I've got to do some more stamping on the pages. Need a little stamp here somewhere too. I did find some little birds and other little forest animals. No, they're a bit cutesy to put on that, aren't they? Got these little oak leaves. I could put them up here. Let them dry. Should be able to slip this in now. Can be written on the back of that. I'm just thinking we sort of need something on here now. Could do a bit more collaging. It's one of my numbers from my number stamp that I have here. Very vintage stamp it is. Not really feeling that. Don't mind that though, so we'll ink that and put it down. Oops, wrong glue. Put that down there. Might find a little flower or something that I can put up there. Got some of this, that's quite nice. Maybe some on the bottom there. This is just an offcut of some wallpaper that I have. Put it like that. Okay, I think that'll do it on there for now. So, we've pretty well done there. Sticking my pages together. I've done that one. I'll do something in there. We've still got a bit we need to do. Might stick that down and create a pocket. It'll be a bit of a flimsy one, but that's all right. It will look pretty. So I'll do that while I'm thinking of it. So just want to stick the bottom down. Make sure I haven't stuck anywhere else down. That looks pretty good. So let that dry. I think I'll leave that one as a page, so it is getting a bit ruined. Could stick it down completely even. I might actually stick that one down completely. Like that. It's getting there. Leave it open so it dries.